At last, Buhari calls for the prosecution of Senator Aberibe for this act. Senator Aberibe recently caused a stir on social media when he uploaded photos with a branded t-shirt that had the inscription "The Dot Nation" for what the world represents. The photos immediately generated mixed reaction from members of the public. According to President Buhari, the time has come for Senator Aberibe to pay for the sin he committed. To the Nigerian, it is an offense. To the citizens, it may not. Some people were not comfortable with the photo. Aide to the governor, Sanwo-Olu, Joe Ibokwe, had attacked the senator representing Abia South Senatorial District of Abia State because of the t-shirt. In the report, which was made by Instablog Nigeria, Joe Ibokwe described Aberibe as an ethnic bigot and an elder for nothing. Senator Aberibe inscription is perceived to be motivated by the statement President Buhari made about IPOB a few days ago. The president's statement had triggered some discussion on some media, even though some people had said that the president was talking about the IPOB group and not the entire Igbo nation. So did Senator Aberibe do any wrong from the wearing a t-shirt bearing the Dot Nation inscription? In my opinion, what he did was wrong. No matter how we choose to interpret Senator Aberibe's purpose for wearing the t-shirt, and some things are just not proper. And in my opinion, there are two sins he committed with the t-shirt. One, the t-shirt appears as a mockery to the president. It is clear that Senator Aberibe's t-shirt is a reply to the statement President Buhari made about IPOB as the president of the country and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. President Buhari is a father figure to all Nigerians, and whether we are in support of all his policies or not, he needs to be respected as the president and as a father, just as we cannot mock our father because we are not in support of some of the things they said. I think the president has to be respected in the same measures too. So I see his t-shirt as a mockery, and as a public office holder, Senator Aberibe didn't have to go to such extent. Two, his actions might give more impetus to the IPOB groups. Senator Aberibe ought to have known that the president was referring to IPOB when he said that they are like a dot in a circle. So for Senator Aberibe to wear a t-shirt with such inscription, it makes it look like he is showing support to the proscribed IPOB members. And because of his political position, he ought to know that such an action is capable of giving more impetus to the IPOB groups. We understand that we are in a democratic society where certain freedoms are followed, but freedom becomes dangerous when it is handled wrongly. Some people might argue that Aberibe has the right to wear any kind of t-shirt that he likes, but then we also have to consider the harm that such a t-shirt may cause in the system. Buhari's administration is a biased administration. Very biased. Can you imagine? He only go against those going against him, but support those who are not in support of him. He's calling for the prosecution of Aberibe for what? For what? And for what reason? What was his offense? What was his offense? You see what we are talking about this administration. You see why we say that this administration doesn't want giving any more opportunity. You can imagine calling for the prosecution of Aberibe. My dear viewers, President Buhari is just acting strange. Acting very strange. Putting on the t-shirt, even if it passes a mockery message, that is what the president calls. It's the president that called for it, and that is what he's getting. If the president hasn't made a move to mock the public, then Aberibe wouldn't have taken the move to make mockery of him putting on the dot t-shirt. Okay, you are calling for the proscription for the prosecution of Aberibe. What about the many Nigerians or many of those aid of yours who flouted the constitution or do things that are against the rule of law? What did you do to them? What you Buhari is complaining of, to me, is nothing compared to the atrocities most of his aides have committed. What about the atrocities that Lai Mohammed committed? How many times has he been prosecuted? How many times? What about Femi Adesina? Loretta Onochie? How many times? You see, no wonder it was said that if you join APC, your sins will be forgiven. Now I see the reason. Buhari should stop wasting his time, because Senator Aberibe is not the type to be intimidated. He's not the type to be intimidated. He has lots of backings. He has lots of backings. So there is nothing I think that he can do to him. Buhari is only trying to be just trying to show that he has the power to get Senator Aberibe down anytime he wants. But I tell you that yes, of a truth, but to an extent. This that he has just done is not an offense. So why must he get him down? Why must he get him down? So it's of no use. Alright? So my dear viewers in the house, this is one of the things that we are lamenting of. It's not okay at all. At all. Let me hear from you, my dear viewers in the house, to show what you have to say concerning these very observations. Okay, don't forget to leave your comments below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.